is being recorded.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. So we will continue our study of the properties of ism. The first property of ism was status, and we know there are three types of status: rafa, nasab, and jar. Then we studied gens, gender, and in gender we studied masculine gender and feminine gender, and how to identify what gender the word has. And we studied the indications of feminine gender. Then we started learning about the third property of ism, which is number. So number means like if you have a word in front of you, you want to know if it is singular or it is dual or it is plural. And if it is plural, then what kind of plural? So that's where we are. In plurals, we know there are two types of plural. One is called sound plural, and sound plurals end with the ending sound una, ina, atun, or atin, one of these sounds. And if you don't find any of these four sounds at the end of a plural, then it is not a sound plural. Then we call it a broken plural. So sound plural and broken plural. And then we studied yesterday that there is an interesting information or interesting fact about the broken plurals. The broken plurals are plurals in reality, but they are generally treated as singular, and not only singular, but also as feminine. Also as feminine. I mean, when a broken plural is used in a sentence in Arabic language, the other words used for it treat it as if it was a singular word and feminine in gender. Then just to explain that, I gave you an example. I rushed through this yesterday. Didn't have much time left at the end. So I'm just doing this again. So in English, if somebody says, I bought some pens yesterday, they were beautiful. So it's an all right sentence. There is nothing wrong with this. And in Arabic, pen is called qalam, qalamun, and its plural is aqlamun. And aqlamun is a broken plural. So if an Arab uses the word aqlamun in Arabic language, they will treat it as singular and feminine. I mean, it is plural, but they will treat it as singular and feminine. And then I gave you an example, like somebody who speaks Arabic says the same sentence which was written above. This is how it will sound. I bought some aklam yesterday, and then it'll say, she was beautiful. Instead of saying they were beautiful, it will say she was beautiful, because aklam is a broken plural and it will be treated as singular feminine. Then I gave you an example from Qur'an. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ثم قست قلوبكم من بعد ذلك فهي كالحجارة. Then your hearts became hard. And you see the word used for hearts is kulub. The singular is qalb. And you see kulub or kulubun doesn't end with una, ina, atun, or atin sound. So that is why kulub is a broken plural. And that is why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in Quran, she was like hearts, rocks. She was like rocks. So Allah is talking about the hearts, the word kulub, and it is being treated as she, instead of saying they were like rocks. So after the word, then your hearts became hard. From after that, so they were like rocks. Instead of saying they were like rocks, Allah is saying she was like rocks. So the word kulub is treated as feminine. If it was not treated as feminine, then instead of hiya, which means she, it would be hum. You know hum, huwa hum. They were like rocks. So this is an example from Quran where a broken plural is being treated as a singular feminine. So this is a very important fact. You will see many and many examples of this in Quran, and that is why you have to be aware of this, that a broken plural is generally treated as singular feminine in Arabic language. You should never forget this. It will really help you understand Quran properly, inshallah. So after that, we went into the breakout rooms, and I hope everybody got a chance, or most of us got a chance to identify the type of plural. Either a plural is broken plural or a sound plural. So today we are concluding our discussion on number, the third property of Ism, and I will introduce you to the fourth and last property of Ism. But before I do that, at the conclusion of the third property, I just wanted to go through like one table. Like this is one of the slides with some words on it. And no, maybe I should go to the last one. Let me go through this one. And let's take this one. All right. So I will just call names and I will ask you, is this plural a sound plural or it is a broken plural? Okay. So I will start with Brother Yusuf. Yusuf? Can you? Yeah. Walaikum assalam. So your word is alimuna. Alimuna means scholars.
Okay.
So my question to you is this a sound plural or a broken plural?
It's broken.
It's a broken plural. Are you
Yeah.
sure? Why you say that?
No, it's a sound plural.
Why you say that?
Because it ends like in
Say the word.
Alimuna.
Alimuna. Una. Did you
Yeah.
hear the ending sound?
Yeah.
It is una. Now say, tell me with confidence. Is it sound plural or broken plural?
It's sound.
Sound plural. Good job. Thank you. Now I go to Hafta.
It's a broken plural. Also,
Why?
because it doesn't have una, ina, atun, or atin in the end.
Very good. Very good. Ashabun it means companions, and it is a broken plural. Next word. Brother Umar Farooq.
Ayatin. It's a sound plural
Sound
because
plural.
it's atin sound at the end.
Atin sound. Very good. Thank you, Brother Umar Farooq. Ali. Ali Ahmad.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Ali, your word is ulama'u. It means scholars.
This is broken plural because this doesn't have any una, ina, aten, aton sound at the end.
Very good job, Ali. Excellent. This is a broken plural. The last one is the singular is nahr, and the plural is anharun. So I'm gonna ask Sharna, if I'm saying it right. Can I ask you, Sharna? No? Okay. Daniel.
Yes.
Anharun.
Anharun is a broken plural because it doesn't end with una, ina, atun, or atin.
All right, good. Thank you, Daniel. So I hope now everybody is comfortable with identifying is a plural sound plural or it is a broken plural. Okay,
Excuse me, Shabazz uncle.
go ahead.
I have a question. How come at the first word, which is alimun, how come this is a sound plural, like alimuna, and then below it there's alimun, same word, but then this time it's ulama.
A word, a singular word can sometime, not all the words have this feature, but some words, they also have, they have two types of plural. It's not
Okay.
like one word always will have one type of plural. There could be a sound plural or a broken plural. It is possible. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. That doesn't apply to all the words, but some words have this feature. Like their one word, their one plural will be sound, and they will have another type of plural, and that will be broken plural. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question. Thank you, Muhammad.
Yeah.
All right. So we are done with number. Okay. I will not go through this table. We are starting the last type, last property of ism, and that is type. In Arabic, it is called qism. It will be an introduction to it. Inshallah, we will conclude that in the next class next week. So jins means when you look at an ism, you have to identify, is it, sorry, this is a typo. This should say type instead of gender. It should say type. So when you are when you look at an ism, you have to identify, is it common noun or proper noun? Is it common noun or proper noun? And like jins, we have a general statement. Okay, a noun or an ism in the Arabic language is considered common unless there is a reason to call it proper. Remember, in jins, we have a similar statement that an ism is considered masculine unless there is a reason to call it feminine. Right? Same thing, or a similar thing. A noun or an ism in Arabic language is considered common noun. Okay? Unless there is a reason to call it proper. Okay? So we will go over the reasons of proper noun. And if we don't see any reason to call an ism proper, then we call it common. Same strategy as we had for jins. Okay. So the first reason for an ism to call proper is proper noun. So if you see a proper noun like Muhammad, like Hassan, like Ali, like Ibrahim, not only the name of people, but also names of places. Like Makkah, Makkatu is a name of place. Madian is a name of place. Canada is a name of place. So these are all, if you see this, you can say this ism is, or this noun is proper noun. So proper names of people and places, these nouns will be called proper noun. So that's the first reason to call an ism proper. Name of place, name of people. The second thing, the second reason, if you see an al with an ism, if you see an al with an ism, like it was originally it was qalamun. Originally it was qalamun. And then qalamun was a common noun. And then al was attached to it. Al means the, T-H-E, the. Now it is the pen, or you may say D pen, as however you want to pronounce it. And you see the tanween is gone and it replaced with one fatha, one dhamma rather, sorry. Because al is not compatible with tanween. It doesn't like two haraka. It doesn't like double haraka. It changes it to one. It was qalamun, and with the addition of al, it became al-qalamu. It was ayatun, and with al, it became ayatu. It was muslimun, and with the addition of al, it became al-muslimu. So al doesn't like tanween, the double haraka. It will change the double haraka to a single haraka. And al will also make, the addition of al will make the common noun a proper noun. Because muslimun was a common noun, and with the addition of al, it became a proper noun. And now the translation will be the Muslim, the ayat, the verses or the signs, the pen, right? So addition of al makes a common noun proper noun. So if you see an al at the beginning of a noun, then it is a proper noun. Third reason, all the pronouns like huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu, attached or detached, doesn't matter. They are attached or detached. Because huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu, they are detached. We know that already. This is our first lesson. Huwa, hum, anta, antum, ana, nahnu. These are all proper nouns. And when we attach them to, for example, the word book, we said kitabuhu, kitabuhum, kitabuka, kitabukum, kitabi, kitabuna. So we attached pronouns to an ism, and when we do that, they are, those attached pronouns are proper as well. So it doesn't matter. So over here, kitabuka, this ka, which is attached to kitabu, this ka is proper noun. In the next example, rasuluna, the na, which is attached to rasulu, is a proper noun. So it doesn't matter a pronoun is attached or detached, it is always a proper noun. And the last category we are going to learn is asma'ul ishara, or the pointers. The words which are used to point to something, indicate something. And these words are written here. Haza, haza means this. Hazihi also means this, but it is used for feminine. And haulai means these. It is used both for masculine and feminine. Again, haza means this, hazihi means this as well. But haza is used for masculine and hazihi is for feminine. So if you're pointing to a masculine thing, you will say haza. Haza. And if you're pointing to a feminine thing, you will say hazihi. But when you're pointing towards something which is in plural, then you will say haulai. And it doesn't matter if it is feminine or masculine. So this is for things which are near. But if the thing is far, then you say zalika. Zalika means that. Haza means this. Zalika means that. Tilka also means that. So zalika and tilka, they have the same meaning. But zalika is for masculine and tilka is for feminine. Similarly, same to haza and hazihi, the same thing. Zalika and tilka. And similarly, ulaika is the plural for both zalika and tilka. So ulaika can be used for masculine or feminine. It does not matter. So now when you see an ism, okay, you see an ism and you want to determine if this is a common noun or it is a proper noun, you first of all, you see, is it a name of a person or a thing? If it is, then you say it is proper noun. But if it is not, then you look for al at the beginning. If you don't see an al at the beginning, then you determine if this is a pronoun, attached or detached, doesn't matter. If it is a pronoun, then it will be proper. But if it is not, then you look at it and see if it is one of these words. And if it is one of these, then it is proper. And if it's not, then you say it is common noun. So you look for any of these four things, four characteristics in an ism, and if you find one of them, you say it is a proper noun. And if you don't find any of them, then you say it is a common noun. All right. So I just made this one slide just to explain. These are new words, but if you memorize these words, they will be very useful to you. Okay, they will be very useful to you because they come in Quran quite often. So this is, you can see these are just here I am showing them to you so you could memorize them and build up your vocabulary. Okay, haza, hazihi, both mean this. Okay, and their plural is haulai, and it is used for both masculine and feminine, and it means these. Zalika, this is for pointing to something which is far. Haza is for pointing something which is near. So zalika means that, tilka also means that, but masculine, zalika is for masculine and tilka is for feminine. And ulaika is used for both masculine and feminine, and it is plural, means those. So this is just for building your vocabulary. Memorize these 6 words and inshallah, they will be very useful in understanding Quran. I think these words are also in the most commonly used words slide. There's a slide for that. I think that was shared. So you may have already memorized them. I will go into this next class, inshallah. So I will skip that. And I'm going to use this table, inshallah. And the task is identify the common and proper nouns from the following table. So what's that? So how you will do this? You look at the word, for example, the first word is kitabun. And you want to determine if this is a proper noun or a common noun. So you look for the first thing. Is it a name? It is a proper name of a person or a place? It is not. Does it have an al at the beginning? It does not. Is it a pronoun, attached or detached? No, it is not a pronoun. Is it one of the pointing words? Haza, hazihi, haulai, dhalika, tilka, ulaika. Is this one of those pointers, those pointing words? No, it is not. So that means it is not a proper ism. It's not a proper noun. It is a common noun. This is how we are going to process this. Okay. So now I'm going to request someone to tell me, is the next word proper noun or common noun? Hiba, will you help me with that? If you are there. Hiba?
Imad is here.
Your word is imra'atun. It means a woman.
Okay.
The task is it a common noun or it is a proper noun? Can you tell?
I want to say it is a proper noun.
Proper noun?
Common noun. Because it doesn't follow under any of the 4 reasons.
Could be any woman, right? It's
Yeah.
not a specific woman.
Yeah.
And it doesn't,
Yeah.
So it's not a proper name. It doesn't start with an al. It's not a pronoun. It is not one of those 6 words. Haza, hazihi, haulai, zalika, tilka, ulaika. So it doesn't fall under any of these 4 categories. So that is why it will be a common noun. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Imad.
Yep.
Daniel,
Yes.
Your word is Aisha. Aisha too.
Okay. Aisha is a proper noun. It's because it's a name. It's a proper name.
A proper name of a person, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is why it falls under the first category. So that is why it is a proper noun. Good job. Taimia, you gonna help me?
Yes.
Okay, your word is azwajun. Azwajun is a plural word. It means spouses. Now you tell me, it is common or proper?
It's common
Why?
because it's not a proper name. It doesn't with the nouns, not without. It's not pronoun, and there's no pointer.
All right, good job. Good job, Taimia. Okay, now I go to Azan.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. What do you think? As-salatu means the
As-salat-
prayer.
As-salatu is proper because it's a noun that starts with al.
And an al with it, right? Yeah. And al is an additional, and is an addition to salatu, because salatu is a word on its own. So it's an addition. So that is why it is proper noun. Very good, Azan. Anusha.
Yes. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam. What do you think about the last word?
The last word, tilka, that is a pointer.
So
A pointer. No, it's not a pointer. It's a pronoun.
sorry, say it again.
It has a pronoun on it.
It's a pronoun?
No, not a pronoun. Sorry.
Is it a
It is
proper noun or a common noun?
a common noun.
It's a common noun. Are you sure?
You know what proper? It's actually proper.
Give me one answer. Think about it and give me one final answer.
It is actually a proper noun.
Proper noun. Yeah. Why it is proper?
Because it is a pointer.
It's a pointer. Yeah. It is. It falls under the last category written here, right? So that is
Yeah.
why it is a proper noun.
Yes.
All right. Can you tell me how many of those pointers you memorized already? Can you give me all 6?
I guess so. هؤلاء هؤلاء هذه هذا. This is how much I remember.
Okay. Okay. All right. So it's we are already over 11 now, so I will stop here. You have any questions, or you can ask me at this time. Otherwise, we can conclude this class. We won't go into the breakout rooms today. We don't have time.
The verbs we did in the first session also had the word type in that. So how is that type different from this type?
Sorry, say it again. Sorry if I didn't follow you.
But in the first session, in the verbs, when we did the verbs, the word type was there as well. We had chapter 1 and type 1. So how do we distinguish between that type and this type?
Yes, yes. That is a verb, right? And that type means, okay, I tell you what that means in verb. When you say type 1, where you are studying verb or fail, it means that this word, the basic root letters, like or the number of letters in the first word is 3. That's all it means.
Okay. Okay.
Type 1, because that helps you find the word in dictionary. That is all it helps, right? So in fail, if you're studying fail and you say type 1, it means that the first word has 3 letters. While you are learning nouns or ism, then type means, is it a common noun or a proper noun? Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem.